Hi everyone, we are Jay and Yanni. On behalf of our co-authors, we are presenting our CakeVR, which is a social VR tool that helps pastry chefs and clients to co-design customized cakes in the virtual space. This work is supported by the Dutch National Institute of Mathematics and Computer Science, CWI, Delft University of Technology, and EU Horizon 2020 VR Together project. Rarely is there a celebration without a cake. Customized cake services enable clients to discuss their dreamed cake with pastry chefs. However, it is often challenging for them to clearly communicate the size and decorations of the cake by texts and images. As you can see in this collage, based on the keywords and the reference picture given by the couple in A and B, chefs made the wedding cake shown in C and D. This collage illustrates the risks of miscommunication since the clients only saw the cake on their big day. It is stressful for the couple, but also created pressure for pastry chefs. This challenge motivated us to explore the potential of social VR to support cake co-design between pastry chefs and clients, to let them see 3D visualizations of their designed cakes in VR on the fly. We started with user research to gather design requirements for designing CakeVR 2. We did contextual inquiries with 5 pastry chefs at their bakeries and interviewed 4 clients to learn about how they communicate to customize cakes. We found that the communication typically consists of 3 phases. The biggest challenge is in the second phase, where chefs and clients were exchanging a lot of pictures and messages to discuss the delicate details of the cake design. We planned to bring the 3 phases of communication to CakeVR, based on which we distilled 8 design requirements, such as the users are represented as avatars and the system must support audio-visual communication and 3D sketches. Based on the design requirements, we made a storyboard to describe the core functions and user scenarios of CakeVR. Starting from preparation by uploading reference pictures and drawing the virtual bakery. Then exchanging initial ideas using the pictures and building virtual cakes together. Finally, chefs and clients returning to the virtual bakery to confirm the design.
This picture provides an overview of the CakeVR system. A pastry chef and a client can remotely join the virtual co-design session by wearing a head-mounted display. The virtual co-design space can switch between the virtual bakery and a celebration location. In addition, CakeVR has a graphical interface to guide cake co-design and enable VR users to see what they design in real time. We implemented a mid-fidelity prototype in Unity based on the storyboard. With this prototype, we invited 4 pastry chefs and 6 clients for evaluations. They were asked to use CakeVR to co-design the cake. These images displayed their design process and design outcome. The evaluation results showed that most users found that CakeVR is easy to use and quick to learn. Another interesting finding is that, compared to clients, the pastry chefs were much quicker and more independent in making the virtual cakes and were actively exploring the functions of CakeVR. The clients spent much more time in consulting or watching than actually making the virtual cakes themselves. To conclude, we found that CakeVR improves shared understanding and communication between users, as well as empowers non-designers to visually express their ideas. The users commented that emotion connection and creative virtual environment are essential for their engagement. Finally, the CakeVR system has the potential to be adapted to other use cases, such as medical consultation and interactive museums. Exploring more use cases and investigating the factors that influence the co-design engagement will be our future work. Thank you for your attention. Please read our paper, CakeVR, a social VR tool for co-design cakes.